Hey guys, Willie here with W.T.F car reviews, and today we're reviewing the all-new 2025 Porsche Panamera.
And a big thanks to Greg and the rest of the management and staff here at Porsche of Clearwater for helping make this review possible. I'll leave a link to our inventory below, and if you're looking for a new premium performance car or SUV in the Clearwater, St. Petersburg, Tampa area, I would definitely recommend checking these guys out. And as for Greg.
And for those of you guys who don't know, the Panamera has been Porsche's mid-size luxury sports sedan slash liftback since 2009. The third generation Panamera that you see here was released last year for 2024. And for 2025, the Panamera adds 3 new performance models. The 4E Hybrid, which cranks out 463 horsepower, 479 pound-feet of torque, enough to get the Panamera to 60 in the mid to high 3-second range. That's the first level of performance models here for the 2025 Panamera. You can upgrade to the 4SE Hybrid, which cranks out 536 horsepower, 553 pound-feet of torque, and it'll get the Panamera to 60 in the low to mid 3-second range. And the top-of-the-line gas model is the GTS, which will crank out 493 horsepower, 486 pound-feet of torque. Porsche claims 3.6 seconds 0 to 60, but Car and Driver tested it last year or for 2021 at 3.2 seconds. Anyway, none of those models are what we have here. Here we have the rear-wheel drive base model with the premium package, among many other options and features. The base price of $102,800 plus $7,110 for the premium package. What else do we get for that money? Let's jump right in. So, of course, last year for 2024, the Panamera got a full redesign, and here it's a relative base model, but with the premium package, as you'll see, we get some really good styling cues and a loaded interior. The interior here is about a $4,800 option. The wheels are about a $5,000 option, $7,100 for the premium package. And as you'll see on the window sticker, there are many additional options and features. But part of the premium package are these really beautiful LED 4-piece projector headlamps, black headlight housing. It's labeled Porsche in the headlight housing. We get LED daytime running lights too. Ton of cooling and airflow for the 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6, full front parking sensing, forward-facing camera, and we get our sensor for the advanced safety features. Porsche emblem in the front. We'll take a step to the side, check out these beautiful 21-inch 911 style wheels. These are 911 Turbo S style wheels. They're $4,800 and some change. Quad piston Porsche front brake caliper. I'll leave a link right here to show you if it's actually a 6-piston, and we get slotted brake rotors as well. The tires are Bridgestone Potenza Sport Summer Performance, and they are an offset setup. The fronts are 275/35 ZR21s, the rears are 325s, but we'll check that out in 1 second. Side sensor helping us out with the 360, additional camera on the mirror to help us out with the 360. It's a black and white contrast. We get airflow in the corner in front of the door. We have blind spot monitoring, but no light on the glass. Black window trim, black pillars, no tints, but you can add that in the aftermarket. I like the panoramic moonroof with the black tint. Definitely helping out with the black and white contrast. The side skirts, I believe, are like $1,300 and some change. Again, we'll check all that out on the window sticker. We get smart access for all 4 doors. I'll take a step back. Hopefully you guys can pick up the side profile on this beautiful 2025 Porsche Panamera. We get an additional side sensor in the rear, which helps us out with the 360. We get a multi-piston rear brake caliper. That's a premium touch. And 325 wide tires. These are absolutely massive when it comes to width. They're 325/30 ZR21s. The bronze tips are also about a $1,300 option, full rear parking sensing. We get the matte Porsche emblem and an aluminum Panamera underneath it. Shout out Porsche of Clearwater for helping make this review possible. We mentioned the quad exhaust tips. And speaking of the quad exhaust tips, let's fire up this monster 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6. And here how she sounds. Alright guys, that was the sound of the 2.9-liter twin-turbo V6 sold by Porsche for the 2025 Panamera for the base model. And it sounds okay. Unfortunately, with the 2,800 RPM rev limiter, there's just not much you're going to be able to here, but when we take it out for a drive, I'll open her up a little bit more and hopefully you get a better idea of what she sounds like through the rev range. But cranking out 348 horsepower, 368 pound-feet of torque, made it to an 8-speed PDK dual clutch transmission. You can expect 0 to 60 under 5 seconds, and here with the rear-wheel drive model, you're going to have really playful driving dynamics. Strut tower brace, and we get a cover for the entire outside, making it look very premium, but maybe a little bit tougher to access just about anything unless you remove this cover, but let your mechanic worry about that. We get hydraulic struts to be expected at this price point. We can shut the hood right down, take a step back, walk around this 2025 Panamera base model, and let's take a step inside and see what we get with the base Panamera with the premium package, among plenty of other options and features. So we get this beautiful beige interior. It's over $4,000 though. It's not a standard interior, but beautiful nevertheless. Up top we get leather stitched material. It's decently soft, 3-person memory seats, magnesium aluminum door handle, continues between this piano black, and we get leather stitching for the entire center portion. With the premium package, we also get a 14-speaker Bose premium audio system, 4-window auto on touch, power folding mirrors, 4-way adjustable. You can open and close your trunk, and the soft touch continues for the bottom portion. You'll fit a foot long with no problem, maybe squeeze some snacks in front of the speaker. We get an aluminum illuminated Panamera nameplate as we step inside. The seats, they're shaped like raised buckets. They don't have an adjustable headrest. It has a Porsche emblem part of the headrest, but they're not super bolstered and aggressive. So if you're a big boy over 200, 220 pounds, you'll still be able to comfortably sit in this seat as opposed to something that you would get from the GTS. And they're fully adjustable. You get 4-way lumbar, you can recline, drop, lift, and slide, and adjustable thigh support. But taking a step inside, we can really check it out. So foot on the brake, engine start stop. We also get soft closed doors, and everything fires right to life. So as I mentioned, this is a really luxurious interior. This is without question the most luxurious Porsche that I've ever been inside of. The only other Porsches I've been inside of are the 911 and the Cayman, so to be expected, but definitely the case as well. The steering wheel still feels really sporty, fat 10 and 2, perfect 9 and 3. Not a flat bottom, but still everything about this steering wheel is absolutely top notch. We get a rubberized horn area. The horn itself, loud and aggressive. People should be definitely getting out of your way. We'll do a window check, see if we get dual panes. No dual panes, but it's a very thick single pane of glass. The paddle shifters are aluminum. Drive mode selector on the steering wheel. The drive modes include normal, sport, and just normal and sport, but sport is configurable. You can adjust between sport and sport plus, adjust whether or not you want your spoiler deployed. And there's also the air suspension here, standard on the 2025 Panamera. I think it adjusts about 2 total inches from the entry height to the highest level for the air suspension. It also improves the ride quality significantly. We'll of course test that out when we take it out for a drive. We have voice commands, volume and skip controls. On the right side, we can answer and hang up our phone calls. We also get the adjustments for this infotainment. Right now, we can adjust the center display. You get a Porsche icon, map, clean mode, just a digital speedo. We can go right back up to the previous screen. This is my personal favorite to look at. If you click on it, now you can adjust what you're looking at on the right side. We were looking at our low fuel level, gauges, song that's currently playing, trip computer, current position off-road, and that's about it. My personal favorite would be the gauges. Press one more time, you can adjust the gear selector in the right corner. Interesting. And now we're back to the tire pressure on the left side. Here, we can also adjust between G-forces. Speedo goes up to 200 miles an hour, traffic sign recognition, and that's probably my personal favorite to leave it at. Nice 12.3-inch digital gauge display makes this interior look a lot more premium. The stocks have a satisfying click, auto headlamps, auto high beams, cruise control settings in the left corner, and we get our wiper on the right side. Doesn't look like we have auto rain sensing wipers. I'm sure there is, it's just not labeled on the stock. Engine start stop, fog lights and rear lights with automatic headlamps to the left of it. Stitching all throughout the bottom portion. Hopefully you get a good look at the pedals, stitched dashboard, heads up display. I believe that's $1,300. I've said that a lot of times. There's a lot of features in this vehicle that are about $1,300. That's how you get up to about $130,000 for the total price after destination. But you do get a lot for that money here. You get your gear selector in the right corner, park, reverse, drive, and manual mode on this little stick. You can check out the backup camera, super high resolution, guidance lines and trajectory with an over-the-top 360. The adjustments for the views, you get a fisheye wider view for the backup, forward-facing camera, and right back to where we were. Cool, throwing right back into park. We return right back to the previous screen. You can check out your home screen on this infotainment screen. Home screen in the left corner, navigation, media, vehicle adjustments. Let's check out the vehicle settings. You have your drive mode, chassis control, air suspension level, and we have our spoiler that you can extend if you'd like to for one reason or another. There was actually more, I didn't check it out. We have our assistance. You can see what we get, trip, and comfort. Cool. Right back to the home screen. Let's check out the navigation screen. Super high resolution. The response is just about perfect, and it's a 3D display. This is my personal favorite screen to leave it at all times. Beneath it, we have our air vents that blow directly into our face, leather stitching for our knee will often hit. We get some more padding beneath it, and some nice quality to separate the two materials. The attention to detail in this interior is really not something that you're seeing with other German companies right now at this price point. And it's an expensive price point, but with Mercedes, BMW at this price point right now, we are seeing them starting to cut a little bit of corners, and just not something that you're seeing here. We get wood trim separating the piano black and the leather, heated and ventilated front seats, auto climate control to quad zone auto climate here with the premium package, volume control. Open up this cubby, wireless phone charging pad, 2 USB-C ports, and everything's lined in felt. 2 cup holders, you'll fit 24-ounce water bottles. You get a Porsche icon in the center of this decently soft armrest, leather lined in felt. Decent storage. I'd expect you to fit 4, maybe 5 12-ounce cans, also lined in felt. 12 volt will easily fit in there. Leather stitching above the glove box. The glove box itself is damped, lined in felt, and massive with wood trim separating the felt from the leather. Really impressive attention to detail. You'll easily fit 2 pairs of shoes. I wouldn't want to put shoes in the Porsche glove box, but very spacious for what this vehicle is. We get a frameless auto-dimming rear view mirror, 3 garage home link settings on it. We get our interior lights, which are touch-sensitive LED. You can open up the shade for this moonroof, open up the back shade as well. The process is decently quick. There we go, and a ton of light brought into the cabin thanks to these dual pieces of glass. Only the front piece of glass opens. We'll see how far it opens up. Decently quick process. Looks like it goes into the second row. Doesn't go any further, but decent opening. We'll poke our way out of here. Sunny and 86 degrees according to this 2025 Porsche Panamera. It's pretty windy today, but we're inside the vehicle. Hopefully the wind's not buffering too bad on camera. That's about it though, guys, for the front seat of this 2025 Porsche Panamera base model, the 2.9 liter twin turbo V6. 348 horsepower, 368 pound-feet of torque, 102.8 for the base price, $830 for the Carrera white metallic, $4,330 for the beige leather interior, about $1,000 for the sport tailpipes, $910 for the brake calipers, $190 for the center caps, $320 for the heated GT Sport steering wheel in leather. That's actually a decent value. $160 for the exclusive design fuel cap. $600 for the Porsche crest on the headrest, $600 for the center console armrest with the Porsche crest, $640 for the interior trim in the eucalyptus, $4,830 for the 21-inch 911 turbo design wheels, $680 for the interior accents, $1,490 for the heads-up display, $410 for the window trim in high gloss black, $1,300 for the side skirts, $520 for the door sill guards, $7,110 for the premium package. Here we get the 4-zone climate, air quality system, Bose surround system, among other options and features. After about a $2,000 destination charge, we're totaled out a tick over $130,000. So definitely getting up there in price, but this is a loaded luxury sports sedan, getting over 21 mpgs without any type of hybrid system. That's about it though, guys, for the front seat of the 2025 Porsche Panamera base model rear-wheel drive with the premium package. Let's hop out back, see how much space is offered back here, as well as the overall quality of the material. So up top, the leather stitching continues, the bronze separating the piano black and leather, cushy soft center, leather armrest, auto one-touch window. We get 2 Bose speakers, lock and unlock, aluminum step-in plate. The rear seats are really well bolstered. These are better bolstered than most front seats, even in some sportier vehicles with a Porsche embroidered headrest. Solid legroom too. I'm a little bit over 6 feet tall, sitting behind my seat settings, and I still have about 4 or 5 inches of knee room, headroom. have about 2 inches. So if you're under 6'6", 6'7", you shouldn't have any issue sitting in the back of a 2025 Panamera. We get air vents blowing directly into our face from the center and from the B-pillars, so you're getting really cooled off back here as well. We get leather stitching for the back of the seat rests, touchscreen for the back seat passengers, heated seats, no ventilated seats as standard. You can adjust navigation, media, cockpit settings, climate, legal, interesting, ambient lighting, and the seat comfort. For the seat comfort, let's check it out. You can adjust the heating balance for the left side and the right side navigation. You can see the map if you would like to. You get 2 USB-C ports, decent storage, wood outlining the interior trim. We get a piano black cover for the cup holders. You can open it back up. You'll fit 16-ounce bottles with no problem. Some additional storage. Center console armrest is Porsche embroidered and it's decently soft. We can open it up, it's lined and felt, and you'll fit probably 5 or 6 wallets in there. Decently spacious armrest. This is a really comfortable interior, guys. For a base model, I was not expecting this vehicle to be as loaded and as comfortable as it is. The interior lights are LED. We get a hook for both of the grab handles in the back seat and a ton of light brought onto the cabin thanks to the dual glass panoramic moonroof. That's about it though, guys, for the back seat. Let's hop out into the cargo space, see how much space is offered back there, and then take this 2025 Porsche Panamera out for a drive. So underneath the A and M is a button to open up this lift gate, and the beauty of having a lift back here over a traditional sedan, you still keep the athletic performance of a sports sedan, but you also get almost the practicality of a hatchback, almost an SUV. I'll leave a link right here to show you exactly how much space is back here with the second row up and with the second row down, which allows you to have a full flat floor, not something you're going to get with any other sports sedan except for the liftback models. Secret storage, let's see what we got going on down here. Ton of secret storage space. You get your fix-it-flat kit in the corner, no spare tire, of course, with a 21-inch wheels. Not quite sure where you even put the spare tire. What you see is basically what we get. We get a cover here too, so people walking behind your Panamera don't see what you got going on back there. 2 buttons to drop the trunk. This button drops it, this button drops it and locks the car. We don't need the car locked, so we'll press the button on the left. And that's about it for the inside and outside of the 2025 Porsche Panamera base rear-wheel drive with the premium package. It is a beautiful sports sedan. I was really not expecting this car to be as luxurious and comfortable as it really is. I guess it's a little bit too early to speak on comfort, but with the air suspension and the seats as comfortable as they are and the interior as quiet as it is, I think it's safe to say this is going to be one of the most comfortable sports sedans we reviewed on this channel. But speaking of that, let's take this 2025 Porsche Panamera out for a drive and see what it's got. All right, guys, now we're just about seeing everything we need to see with the inside and outside of the all-new 2025 Porsche Panamera base model. Let's take it out for a drive and see what it's got. But starting off in sport, the throttle response doesn't feel overly sensitive for sport. We'll see how that changes up when we throw it into normal mode. But over the bumps, even in sport, you literally feel just about nothing. However, even in sport mode, the steering isn't particularly heavy. It's super sharp and direct, but it's not quite the Cayman or 911 that we reviewed when it comes to all-out steering feel. Sport mode, brakes still feel really good. We can take a step out here. Looks like nice opening, about half throttle, boost. Oh, razor sharp shifts, and it doesn't feel overwhelming, but you look down and you are flying. Let's try out these manual shifts on the gas. Ooh, wow. Yeah, that is really quick. That feels quicker than like a 4.9 second 0 to 60, and running over the bumps, insane when it comes to balance between handling and the way that it absorbs these bumps. Throwing it in, yeah, the handling is really good here. Give these guys in front a little bit of space. Third gear, second gear on the gas. Yep, this is a really, really quick car. Oh, yeah. No need to push it any further. The lane keep assist throws you right back into the lane if you're not using your turn signals, as it should. But we'll take it out of sport mode, finish this review off in normal. Doesn't take a whole lot of throttle to keep this thing moving. The ride quality is just fantastic. You run over the expansion joints and it feels as if like they're not even there. You do need to step in the throttle a little bit more in normal mode compared to how it was in sport, but when you do step on it, on the gas, oh, it kicks you really good. This is a fast car. Would be very interesting to see how it improves when you go up to the actual performance models. Whew. Throwing it in, yeah, the handling is unreal, just nowhere to go because these guys are coming. We can take a step out here. Yep, that is really quick. Overall, guys, if you're looking for a sports sedan and you're okay with spending over $100,000, but you're looking for something that's comfortable, you're driving every day to and from work, sitting in traffic, driving over harsh pavements, so you don't want a jarring experience in your sports sedan. You want something that can still perform to the highest level while still retaining some very good luxury feel and features. This is your car. Like compared to like a Mercedes S-Class, it's similar in terms of price. It's kind of similar in terms of flat out performance, but the feel. It feels so much sportier, so much more engaging. I'm sure most of us can agree that it's a better looking car. Yes, the S-Class is a little bit better when it comes to the luxury side of things, but this is still fantastic when it comes to luxury, and it will obliterate like the S-Class when it comes to performance around the track. At least 0 to 60, sure, say what you want to say, but around the track, around twisty bits, this is miles ahead of an S-Class, and over harsh pavement and bumps, you'd be surprised at how close it really is. If that's what you're looking for, guys, I would 100% recommend checking out the 2025 Porsche Panamera. If you're looking for the bargain version, I would recommend checking it out with the base and with the rear wheel drive. If you live somewhere with harsh climates, sure, check out the 4 or the 4S hybrid or the 4 hybrid, whatever trim level you would like to get with the 4-wheel drive. If you want the all-out performance model, of course, go for the GTS. But there's plenty of performance here with this base. With the rear-wheel drive, you're saving a little bit of money you can put towards the premium package, which gives you the Bose audio system, nicer climate features, among many other things. Either way, if you're looking for the most luxurious sports sedan out on the road today, I would 100% recommend checking out the 2025 Porsche Panamera. And a big thanks to Greg and the rest of the management and staff here at Porsche of Clearwater for helping make this review possible. I'll leave a link to our inventory below, and if you're looking for a new premium or performance car or SUV in the Clearwater, Tampa Bay area, I would definitely recommend checking these guys out. And as for Greg, and a huge thanks to all you guys for watching. I had a great time making this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. You guys know the channel is just not possible without you, and I really appreciate the constant support. But again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Leave a like too, it really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. That's how these videos get promoted to new people. Leave a comment, let me know what you like, let me know what you don't like. Leave a comment, let me know if there's any specific cars, SUVs, or trucks you want to see reviewed on this channel, and I'll definitely try getting those videos for you ASAP. But other than that, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope all of you have a great day.